about epidemiological approach. The epidemiological approach, we can define it as the investigation to health problems, which involve two basic approaches. So من تشوفون كلمة approach معناتها أكو investigation in any health problem that we are trying to do research about it. We have two ways to get that. First, asking questions, and second, making comparison. So we are reaching to the cause of this medical problem in two ways, either by asking a question to know why that issue happened, or by making comparisons. Okay. So if we'll talk about asking the questions, the key information can be approached through a series of questions, which is either related to health event or related to the health action. Example for the questions that related to health events, for example, what are the actual and potential health problem, its manifestations and characteristics. يعني إذا نحكي على مثلا health issue مثلا dental caries, we have first of all to know what is the manifestations of dental caries, what is the characteristic of it. Second, who are affected with reference to age, gender, social class. Third thing, where are they occur in terms of place, anterior teeth, posterior teeth. Which populations are increased at risk? Is it young age, old age at high risk of caries? When does it happen in terms of day, month, season? Here we can say age if we are talking about dental caries. And why does it happen in terms of contributing or causative factors? And which problem have declined? And which problems are increasing or have the risk to increase? يعني شو؟ يعني لازم ناخذ فكرة كاملة عن طبيعة الديزيز، عن الكوزيتيف فاكتور، عن شنو اللي يزيد هذا الديزيز وشنو اللي يقلله، عن التايمينج of happening of this issue or this problem or this disease, the causative factors, the age that the disease is happening in, risks that increase the potential of happening. Is it happening more in male or female? What social class? All those questions will lead us to know what is the causative factor that make this medical problem. Also, we can ask a question related to health action. Here we said related to health event, what happened? Health action, what we are going to do. What can be done to reduce the problem and its sequence? How can it be prevented in the future? أول شيء شلون نقدر نقلل نسبة حدوث هذا المرض؟ إحنا من هنا بدنا نحكي related to action. So إحنا إيش راح نسوي حتى نقلل نسبة هذا المرض؟ The second thing, prevent it from happening in the future. The third thing, what action should be taken by the community to prevent and manage the problem? So here it is not just the dentist or health staff who has to work on the issue. The community also has a role in preventing the occurrence of the disease. Action taken by the health services, action taken by other sectors, where and for whom these activities carried out, what resources are required in the future, how are the activities to be organized, what difficulties may arise, and how it has to overcome. يعني in any in the future, inshallah, if you'll have a project, you have to keep in mind all those points. You have to think in how to reduce the disease, how to prevent it in the future, So is it all your responsibility? No, the community, the people that you are doing your research on them also has a part in this process. They have a level of responsibility also. Who also has the responsibility? Maybe in your research there is another group of health professionals or any other sector other than health. So also sometimes you need another resources to do your research. يعني تعرفون شلون؟ يعني انتوا دا تفتهمون علي لو لا؟ لو بس فاتحين اللكتشر وقاعدين كل شيء ما دا تفتهمون، اذا ما تفتهمون قولوا لي حتى اساعدكم وافهمكم اياه.
دكتورة كملي.
كمل. ان شاء الله اجيكم لللاب مالتكم، وان شاء الله فد يوم واحد بالاسبوع نخليه اشرح لكم اللكتشر احفظكم اياه. يعني اللي will attend that lecture he will memorize it, no need to read it home. One day we'll يعني راح نتفق على فد يوم يناسبكم، فد لاب من اللابات، مثلا لاب يوم الثلاثاء او لاب يوم السبت، تجون كلكم. اللي ما يفتهم هذا الاونلاين صعبه عليه الحفظ مالته يجيني لللاب اشرح لكم اياه كلكم تحفظوه. زين عيني؟ Okay, making comparisons. This approach is to make a comparison and draw inference. يعني if you want to investigate about the cause of disease, you will make comparison between two groups, maybe made between different population at a given time. مثلا, we are going to compare the occurrence of dental caries between the rural people and the city people. So we are going to measure the amount of cases between both of them. If we want to talk about tools of measurement, احنا حكينا بالlecture السابق عن الريت والratio والproportion. Also we have case counts. So the case counts refer to the number of cases of disease or other health phenomena being studied. كلش بسيط. case count مجرد تحسبون عدد البيبل اللي عندهم هذا الديزيز أو هذا الانفكشن وخلاص. مثلا number of cases of number of birth, number of dental caries, number of periodontal disease مثلا in a school or in a city. هذا معناته case counts. من اسمها كلش واضحة. It can be useful for allocation of health resources also. Rate. We talked about the rate. The rate measures the occurrence of some particular events, which is development of disease or occurrence of death, for example, in a population during a given period of time. إذا تريدون تحفظوا لي أهم شيء تقولوا لي occurrence of particular event during a given time. Okay, هاي أهم شيء بيه. We have three types of rate. We have a crude rate, we have a specific rate, and we have the standardized rate. First one, actual observation rates. مثلا birth or death, which is unstandardized rates. شيء يصير عندكم صدم وتسجلوا. بينما specific rate, these are the actual observed rates due to specific cause. انتوا تعرفون شنو الكوز؟ مثلا التي occurring in a specific group of age and gender during a specific time. So everything is well specified. While the standardized rate, these are obtained by direct or indirect methods of standardization. Age, gender, standardization rates. كلها بيها standards and you are just following the standards in counting the rate. ratio أنا شرحت لكم إياها بالlecture الفات. هذا مجرد إنه تعريف تمشون على هذا التعريف على ذاك. It's all the same. The ratio is the most fundamental measurement in epidemiology using two variables x and y. أهم شيء بالratio خلونا ببالكم we are dividing one quantity by another without applying any specific relationship between numerator and denominator. يعني البسط ما له علاقة بالمقام. يعني إحنا دا نسوي أو دا نقيس مجموعتين two populations has no relation to each other. يعني مثلا نقيس نسبة الأطباء لهاي المدينة لكل هالقد عدد من الناس إيش كم طبيب أكو. إذا ما لها علاقة البسط بالمقام. بينما عندنا the proportion is a ratio where the numerator is included in the denominator. يعني البسط هو جزء من المقام دائما. يعني إحنا نتكلم عن مثلا number of children who has dental caries from a school, primary school, but it is part of the denominator. وأنا ذاك الليكتشر شرحت لكم شلون نحسبها، وهاي النسبة المئوية هم بيها نضربها في 100. إن شاء الله يوم الثلاثاء همين الممثل مال المرحلة مالتكم راح يبلغكم الثلاثاء على وحدة من اللابات. هسه أتفق أنا ويا الدكتور محمد راح أعيد هذا الليكتشر. اللي ما افتهمه اللي يريد يحفظه بدون ما يقرأ الليكتشر أنا أحفظكم إياه، تجوني بواحد من اللابات مال الثلاثاء، لو مال 12 لو مال 1:30 إن شاء الله أنطيكم خبر. اللي يريد يجي يحضر يسمع الليكتشر مرة ثانية. بالنسبة للي دا يحاولون يدخلون للليكتشر وما قدروا، أنا لحد 3:45 يلا بديت. Please try to attend earlier next time. Any question? No question? لكتشر كلش بسيط، رؤوس أقلام ما دا أنطيكم شرح هواية، ولكتشرات قصيرة مو طويلة حتى بسهولة تحفظوها وبسرعة. ما عندكم أي مشكلة ويا اللاب؟ مرتاحين ويا دكتورة سارة؟ لا تفتهمون عليها؟
أي دكتورة؟
ماكو أي مشكلة؟
لا دكتورة ماكو أي مشكلة.
كلش زين. Thank you for your attendance. Have a nice day.